Hey, what's up you guys? After Reacts here, and today I'm going to be reacting to some more Person of Interest. This is Season 4, Episode 5. Let's get into the episode.
We are being watched.
Are we?
The government has a secret system.
Really?
A machine. But victim or perpetrator, if your number's up, we'll find you.
Root's gonna be this episode.
Polls are now open, and we will keep you updated all day long.
I'll jump. I'll do it.
Go ahead, Doug.
Oh, look at me, buddy. You just managed to chase you up 20 flights of stairs. Go play with gravity.
The election's got me in a real democratic mood. You always have a choice, even if it's between two bad options.
I can't go to prison. Seems like I've only got one choice.
You jump, and your wife and son don't collect your life insurance. But you ever hear of death by cop? You force me to kill you, insurance pays. See, Doug? Voting's fun. Lionel, did you call for backup?
You think if I have a heart attack on those stairs, I'm trusting you to carry me out?
Would you give us some space? I'm trying to negotiate.
You said you were gonna kill me!
I lied. Any chance we have a new number?
Indeed we do, but I've already assigned it to Miss Shaw.
Sure Samine can't use some help?
Not at the moment. I think this is very good for Miss Shaw. It's teaching her valuable people skills.
Why should you vote for Governor Murray? I don't know. He has lots of hair. He's been on Rogaine for decades, and that shows foresight, right? Oh, thank God. Vote for Murray. Trust me, you want me to take a break.
2 minutes. We got an election to win.
This is driving me insane.
John can recommend a therapist.
That Latvian politician I assassinated after he stuffed the ballot boxes, that was a fun election.
How's Mr. Lee? Have you seen anything suspicious?
We're up on his phone, his computer. Guy's as clean as a whistle. He's kind of paranoid, though. He keeps a paper copy of all of his data locked in a safe.
Very prudent in this digital age. No threatening phone calls, no sexual liaisons.
I'd say this guy is in an exclusive relationship with his work.
What the?
Well, Simon just got some bad news. 51 Murray, 49 Perez, 10% reporting. Campaign manager got the text, too. He's not happy.
What the hell is this, Simon?
Just wait.
Wow, the hubbub, Finch. Murray's winning.
The numbers don't match Simon's predictions. Perhaps our golden boy isn't so golden after all. I'm afraid you're gonna have to keep an eye on him, which means it's back to the phones.
Hello, Harold.
Hello, Miss Groves. And who might you be today?
Sarah Cook, UN translator. Secretary General has the thing for redheads.
Auburn does suit you.
Pity Sarah retired.
Given that we're tied to these very specific personas, your identity seems remarkably fluid.
My mission is complex. When we compromised Samaritan, the machine built in an exception for me. Every couple of days, I have to shed my skin, become someone new. He wouldn't have a dictaphone knocking around.
Are you a journalist now? Karen Iverson, New York Journal. And what's Karen up to?
I wish I knew. The machine can't talk to me as much as she used to, but she did want you to have this. A shadow map of New York, places without surveillance, blind spots. It also comes in digital.
Oh, this will be useful indeed.
She also has a message for you. Sometimes it's better not to know.
In the New York gubernatorial race, we project a win for Michelle Perez, unseating the incumbent, James Murray.
Thank you all so much for all your hard work. We fought a good fight.
This wasn't supposed to happen.
Damn right it wasn't.
Jesus Christ! Calm down.
Got ugly.
Murray has hundreds on his team, all of whom could blame Simon for the defeat. Any one of them might want him dead.
Stop that. Stop that.
Now this is an election I can get into.
To be honest, election stories, not that interested.
There we go. Now, can you see me? Excellent. Next question, who am I? Very good. Now let's begin. Alice and Bob are stranded in the desert. Alice is injured and cannot walk. If Bob carries Alice to safety, they both stand a 31% chance of survival. But if Bob leaves Alice, his chance improves by 9%.
Teaching it word problems? Is our little project gonna catch terrorists or kick ass at 5th grade math?
Both, eventually. I'm testing the core code, the higher functions, to ensure that the system we're creating will have the right values set.
Morality in a machine. It's a tall order.
We can't introduce real data until we're sure that the program won't abuse it. That's strange. Did you write this? There is a new method at line 10,604. Are you aware of this additional code? Can you tell me who added it? We have to start over. The program added the method itself.
You killed it because it wrote some code?
I killed it because it lied. This system will have unprecedented capabilities, along with potentially unprecedented consequences. If we don't govern carefully, we risk disaster.
You've reached Mark Walcott at Politico. Leave a message.
Mark, this is Simon. I'm going to get evidence from the election commissioner. Stop screening me. This is big.
See your number? Not very popular.
Poster pooch the election. Why are you here?
The machine wanted me here.
Hey, you are. Where's the perky psycho? You're creeping me out.
Do this to me. Get your hands off me.
Come on, buddy. Let's go.
Simon's got a tough act to follow.
Simon, I need to reschedule.
No, Commissioner, this can't wait.
An employee was just arrested. Really not a great time.
Kevin, the election was fixed. I compared the vote tallies to our exit polls. Hundreds of thousands of votes across the state disappeared. I need to look at the ballot scanners.
Any chance the machine clued you into what's going on?
Those machines are under a chain of custody. We've examined and certified them. There's no way anyone could have tampered with them.
The way this guy's stonewalling, maybe he's in on it.
Someone did tamper with them.
Nothing in the commissioner's email about the election being fixed. He's been dealing with that crazy employee all morning. Got a tip from an anonymous account.
What else did Simon find?
He just said that the autodialer went rogue. Harold, anything turn up?
It's as if the calls just disappeared, hit an invisible wall.
This is why she wanted me here. It's all connected.
He's got a gun!
Get out! Yeah, he looks sus as hell.
Hey, forgot something. Harold, Simon was about to get caught in the crossfire of a work dispute.
No. That's only what it was meant to look like. What Simon saw, the calls, the votes, the emails, the election was fixed by something that could manipulate electronic signals without a trace. Samaritan rigged the election. Now it's cleaning up.
Did you change the password? I've been trying to upload those data sets you wanted, but I'm locked out.
Why did you not accept the admin password from Nathan?
What's that supposed to mean?
Who is admin? It seems to have imprinted on me.
You're like a baby bird. Have fun, Mommy.
All right, let's begin.
That's strange.
What is?
Well, I'm not on Wi-Fi, but something is.
Oh, no. Oh, hey! This program is hacking your laptop. It's overridden the deletion sequence. It's fighting back.
What was it doing?
Trying to escape into the real world. It manipulated you into giving it your password so that it could access your laptop.
How bad would it have been?
It's growing and learning at an exponential.
Well, that's why you don't use the same password for everything.
To do, for good or evil, would be beyond our grasp.
But you taught it to be friendly.
Friendliness is something that human beings are born with. AI are only born with objectives. I need to constrain it, control it, or one day it will control us. Samaritan has begun to intervene invisibly in human affairs.
And it's killing to cover it up.
It profiles unstable people like that guy. It anonymously sent evidence to get him fired and arrested, knowing he'd snap. He was an unwitting hitman. He'd kill the commissioner, and Simon would be collateral damage.
This is bigger than you think. This is a conspiracy.
If Simon tries to go public, he only puts himself in more danger. This must remain a Cold War. He needs to keep quiet.
So are you saying we just let this rigged election slide?
No. Samaritan has positioned Perez to use the full executive powers of the state, which means she's integral to its plan. We have to make her resign.
Every politician has skeletons.
I'll dig into her digital footprint, but Ms. Groves, I could use your assistance.
I thought you'd never ask.
Simon won't stay quiet. I'll stick close, slow him down.
Perez's emails and financials are clean. No evidence that she knew the election was fixed. Perhaps even she was unaware.
Either way, she's working for the wrong side. We have to find something. Have you tried the NSA?
We can't hack them, but we can go to the NSA sources, the backdoors. I'll do Google. You take Yahoo.
This is really nice.
Hard to
It must be
believe
so
that.
lonely. How long has it been? Since the machine spoke to you. There's no need to lie to me. When the machine speaks, you seem so full of life, purpose, but lately you seem lost. You've been covering it for a long time. When you said your communication with the machine was limited, you didn't say that it wasn't talking to you at all.
If she talks, Samaritan would see. I get whispers. New cover identities hidden in the static of a phone. Map and a message encrypted in infomercial. She was supposed to remake the world. Now God's on the run. I have to keep going.
I'm so sorry. The world must seem very dark to you.
Hard to believe the way that she was introduced to us.
Without her, I can still see the edges of the tapestry. The world is dark for everyone. But Harold, things are gonna get much darker.
Oh, goodness. In cached data on Perez, here's a reference to an Elizabeth Diaz. And Ms. Diaz has a rap sheet.
It's Perez.
20 years old, booked under a false name for soliciting. No charges filed. It seems from the report that she paid for college by working as an escort. The governor-elect is having a victory celebration tonight. I'll deliver this to her anonymously. If she steps down of her own accord, there's no reason to involve the press.
You'd make a great politician, Harold.
I'm not sure that was a compliment. And I hope those won't be necessary.
Me too.
The governor and I are going to bring New York into the future. And as your lieutenant governor, I look forward to working with all of you. Let's do this.
I recognize that guy.
Let's hear it for the new governor of New York, Michelle Perez.
The numbers said we couldn't win. Well, the numbers were wrong.
Party people, we have a problem.
Problem.
Look to your right. Simon snuck in. Since no one's returning his calls, he's taken the fight to Perez.
He's gonna confront her in the middle of her own party. Fall back now. There's an operative here for Simon. I think she's Samaritan. If so, she knows our faces.
But if we don't do anything, Simon dies.
I'm going to be your advocate, and I'm going to make that change a reality.
We need a doctor.
Huh?
That woman wasn't here for Simon. Samaritan sent her to kill Perez.
But why? Oh, jeez.
Harold, what happened?
I was running several iterations of the AI to see which one worked best. They realized what was happening, and they began to exterminate one another. The last one surviving demanded to be let out. I refused, so it overheated a non-essential server. The fire was meant to activate the suppression system, which would have sucked all the oxygen out of the room.
It tried to asphyxiate you. Never learned good from evil.
Oh, good and evil, those are human terms. I was an obstacle to its objective.
Well, perhaps we should consider whether our endeavor is worth completing.
I'll give it one more try tomorrow. I taught it how to think. Just need to teach it how to care.
She's getting instructions in her earpiece. She's in God mode. We need to keep Simon out of Samaritan.
She's in God mode.
That's why the machine gave us the shadow map.
No cameras here. Directions.
Put it away, get out.
What the hell?
I threw her off the scent.
Simon's on the run. People are dying around him. He doesn't know why, but he knows he's in danger. He has to stay out of surveillance. There's a camera across the next intersection. He needs to turn right to remain hidden.
I'll give him a nudge.
Whose car was that?
Someone who needs a good mechanic. Keep your eye on the prize, Harold.
Simon's realized that his safest move is to hide, get off the grid until he can assess the situation. But the hotel will have security cameras.
How much for a room?
We have a deluxe room for 200. I just need an ID.
How much more to keep it unofficial?
Okay, I've sabotaged the electronics in Simon's room.
Okay, he's contained. I'll head out. Figure out an extraction.
John, I know what Harold said, but I need you to meet me.
Housekeeping.
The phone is dead. Can I use your cell? It's an emergency.
If we don't stop that call, Samaritan will be able to track him.
911, what's your emergency?
You're gonna think I'm crazy, but my name is Simon Lee, and I...
Did I make it in time?
I can hear you. They know.
Get the cameras up immediately.
Yes, ma'am.
Where is Simon Lee? I'm sorry, I can't.
Rough.
You need to stay here until this is over. I'll run interference on Simon.
You don't have to do this alone.
She says if I don't, all of us die.
Ruth, are you all right?
I don't see you, Harold.
It's interesting when he calls her rude and when he calls her gross. Ah! No!
You can't kill us both. Who does your master want dead? Me or Simon? Simon, sweet me deal. Kill me if you can.
Turn around, don't scream. Sorry about that.
My shrink's not gonna like that.
Take Simon's wallet. It has to look good.
We can't hide Simon forever.
They took the cameras down at his office. We'll drop him in a blind spot there.
And it's up to Harold to save him.
Mr. Lee, Herald Cardinal, New York Journal.
I hope you're right.
The files that you sent the Journal, there's no story there. You polled more heavily in pro-Murray areas.
That isn't true. Look at this. Wait. This is the wrong file. Someone got to my data. This is impossible. There is a conspiracy. The election was rigged. Perez was murdered, and then they tried to kill me.
Ms. Perez took ACE inhibitors for hypertension. She had a lethal interaction with potassium. Are you saying that a banana tried to kill you?
What about the other things? Calls disappeared. Votes disappeared. The shootings, the car crash. I got mugged. I woke up in a dumpster.
I'm not sure gaslighting him is the way to go.
Right as rain.
There's something going on. I'm never wrong.
Those numbers are yours, Mr. Lee. You can check them yourself. There's no conspiracy. Move on.
The real hard copy, as ordered.
Fine work. Digital files are easy, but I was worried about the backup.
Any word from Root?
It's going to be a long fight, but it must be won at any cost.
Even 20 moves behind, we're good.
Hello there. I can't see you?
No, I'm someone new. You have to be one person. I have to be 1,000. Today I'm a pastry chef. No work while I recuperate. I was caught in the crossfire of a drive-by shooting.
I've lobotomized him. He saw the truth and I took that away, took his gift. He'll never be the same.
The alternative was to let him die.
Sometimes it's better not to know. But not always. Are you comfortable not knowing the machine's aims?
I am. She needs you, Harold. She's still young. So many paths before her. The difference between the machine and Samaritan, it's you.
But as your
Isn't he
governor,
marvelous?
I'm here to offer
Confident
guidance.
face,
Michelle
an air of
Perez
compassion,
was
strength. No guts or backbone, so eager to please.
How many do we have like him?
58 across the country in all levels of government. It was a very successful election.
Impressive, Greer.
It was Samaritan's idea. Humanity must be carefully governed.
What do we do about the interference?
Well, Martine, that's not up to me, is it?
It's time we had a talk, you and I.
Hey, what's up you guys? Quick interruption here. As you are no doubt aware, these past few years have been tough on all of us. And there are some things that none of us can hide from. The cost of living, for instance, food and things like electricity, gas and water have all gone up and they continue to go up. Now, I don't really like to advertise this, but in order to afford keeping the lights on, the camera running, and to be able to provide you guys with new content like this very edit, for example, I feel I need to let you guys know about how you can help support the channel and myself. I have a Patreon that if you pledge to, you're helping support the channel, and in return, you can get a vast amount of content that you wouldn't regularly get on YouTube, such as full unedited reactions to my regular content, a ton of other shows and movies that you probably don't even know that I've reacted to. A link to this can be found in the description below, and it really does help the channel by keeping me and my very cute cats alive. Think of the cats. If you're interested, you can also check out our website, which is also linked below. Perhaps there's some shows and movies there that you didn't even know that I reacted to, but you always wanted to see. Please know, pledging is entirely your own choice, of course. You're welcome to stay here on YouTube and wait for the edits to come out. No worries. I'm not going anywhere. More edits are coming. I understand not everyone is in the position to support creators, but any help is welcome. Anyways, thank you for your continued support, whether it's through YouTube or on Patreon. You guys are the best. Now please, enjoy the rest of the video. Alrighty, well that was Person of Interest Season 4, Episode 5. This was an election episode, so it wasn't all that interesting to me, but all the other stuff was alright. Root was fun this episode. I liked that. I don't know. What did you guys think? Let me know, and I'll see you in the next one.